If your phone vanished right now, which part of you would disappear with it? Your memory, your sense of direction, your confidence when you move through the world. What if that question is not a metaphor? What if your tools are already part of your mind? Today, we will explore that idea together. You will run small experiments while you listen. You will feel when your phone extends your thinking. You will feel when it replaces it. By the end, you will have three simple rules that help you decide what to offload to technology and what to train inside your head. You will leave with three tiny challenges you can use this week. They take only a few seconds each. They can change how you remember, navigate, and think. Here is the big idea in simple words. Some philosophers and scientists argue that our thinking does not always stop at the skull. Under certain conditions, tools outside the body can function as parts of a thinking process. A notebook can act like working memory. A reminder can act like a cue from the future. A map can act like a temporary extension of your sense of space. None of this means that your brain is not important. It means your brain can work in a loop with the world. The loop can be elegant. The loop can be messy. The difference is design. There's another idea we need. It is called cognitive offloading. That is when you use something outside your head to reduce mental effort. You write a shopping list. You set an alarm. You save a link. Offloading is not good or bad by itself. It depends on the goal. If you offload routine steps, you free attention for deeper work. If you offload core skills you still need, you may lose your edge. You become slower when tools fail. You feel lost when context changes. The art is to know when to extend and when to offload. Let us test the idea in 2 minutes. If you can, grab a pen. If not, just use your head. I will say a city. You say the country. Do not search. Reykjavik, Lima, Accra, Tallinn. Good. Now pick two you did not know for sure. Set one reminder in your phone for tonight at 9. The reminder says, country for Tallinn and Accra. When the reminder fires, do not search first. Try to recall. If it pops into mind, your phone just acted like an external trigger that trains internal memory. The tool helped you practice the skill. The loop made you stronger. That is extension by design. If, on the other hand, you always search first, you outsource before your brain tries. That is offloading by default. It is easy, but it may weaken the very skill you still want. There is a simple rule that flips this pattern. Recall before search. Give yourself 5 to 10 seconds to remember. If nothing arrives, then search. This habit is small. The effect compounds. You keep the speed of search. You keep the strength of memory. Now let us design what to offload and what to train. Use a simple color picture in your mind. Red and blue. Red means offload. Blue means train. Offload repetitive, low-value, low-risk items. Offload grocery lists. Offload boilerplate dates. Offload one-time logistics. Train high-value skills you will want under pressure. Train names of key people. Train core facts in your craft. Train rough mental math. Train the map of your city. Train the steps of a process you may need when the signal drops or the battery dies. Here is how to apply this in daily life. Keep your task list outside your head. That is fine. But when you store a fact that matters, add a simple recall cue for later. Speak the fact once. Write it once. Schedule a short test for future you. When the cue fires, try to recall first. Only then check your notes. In that moment, your phone is not a crutch. It is a coach. Now let us talk about navigation. Many of us rely on turn-by-turn instructions for every trip. It works. It also makes us passive. There is evidence that heavy reliance on step-by-step directions is associated with weaker navigation when the tool is removed. The studies do not prove cause and effect. They do raise a signal. The fix is simple. Use the map in an active way. Here is a 3-step method you can use today. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom off. First, zoom out. Before you start, look at the area map for 10 seconds. Find 2 or 3 anchors. A river, a main road, a park. Where is the sun? Where is north? Build a simple frame in your head. Second, zoom in. Use turn-by-turn only for the tricky parts. Follow for a while, but pay attention to landmarks, street names, the general direction. Try to guess the next turn before the voice speaks. See if you are right. Third, zoom off. For the last 200 or 300 meters, turn off the instructions. Finish the route by observation. Use signs, building shapes, sounds from a busy corner, smells from a bakery. You will arrive. You will feel the map inside you return. This approach is not anti-technology. It is pro-engagement. It is a way to keep the convenience and regain the skill. It is a way to let your tools extend you instead of replacing you. Let me share two short stories to make this concrete. These stories are illustrative. They are based on common patterns. The names are changed. First, Layla is a student who studies biology. She feels scattered. Her phone buzzes all day. She loves search. She leans on it for everything. We try one rule for 1 week: recall before search. During lectures, she writes short keywords by hand. She also sets a daily reminder at 9 in the evening. The reminder says, "Teach future me." She reads her keywords and tries to speak the idea from memory before checking notes. After a few days, she notices a shift. In class, the ideas feel closer. In study, she can reconstruct processes faster. She still offloads chores, but she trains the facts she will need under exam pressure. Her phone becomes a coach that cues practice at the right time. Second, Omar is a freelance videographer who travels across the city. He depends on step-by-step navigation. When the signal drops, he feels lost. We try the 3-step method: zoom out, zoom in, zoom off. He glances at the big map before leaving. He sketches a tiny grid with 2 landmarks. He uses turn by turn for the highway, but tries to guess the next turn before the voice. For the last block, he turns it off and finishes by landmarks. After 2 weeks, he can anticipate cross streets. He looks up more. He saves time because he is not overcorrecting at the last minute. He still uses technology for traffic and safety, but his inner map is back. Now it is your turn. Here are 3 micro experiments you can run this week. They are simple. They are fast. They teach your brain that you are in charge. Experiment A is called 5-second recall. Before you search any fact, pause for 5 seconds. Try to recall, then search. Notice how often the answer is closer than you think. Notice how your recall improves over a few days. Experiment B is called the 200-meter finish. On your next walk, drive, or ride, turn off your instructions for the final 200 or 300 meters. Finish by observation. Use signs. Use the flow of people. Use the angle of shadows. You will arrive. Each finish builds confidence. Experiment C is called one page, one brain. Choose a single page of something that matters to you. It could be a poem, a law, a recipe, a code snippet. Read it once today. Close your eyes and speak what you can. Tomorrow, try again before you read. Use your phone to schedule the daily cue. Your tool makes the practice happen. Your brain does the learning. Let us condense the core ideas into 3 clear rules. Rule 1, recall before search. Give your brain first shot. If blank, then search. Rule 2, the red and blue rule. Offload repetitive low-risk items. Train high-value skills you will want under pressure. Rule 3, zoom out, zoom in, zoom off. Use maps to learn, not only to follow. Why does this matter? If you never recall, your internal map of facts fades. If you never sketch a route, the streets outside the screen blur. If you never finish solo, your confidence sinks. But a few small choices flip the story. Your phone becomes part of you by your design, not by default. Let us add a few quick prompts you can act on right now. Say the name of your neighborhood out loud. Add one landmark you would use to guide a visitor without any device. Picture that landmark in your mind. On your next trip, try the 200-meter finish and then review how it felt. At home tonight, do a recall attempt before you read your notes. Speak a core idea once from memory, then check and refine. Here are a few gentle caveats. This is educational content. It is not medical or legal advice. People differ. Context matters. Safety comes first. Use navigation tools where you need them for safety. Use recall practice where it helps you grow. When I talk about research, I use careful words like may and is associated with. I avoid hard cause and effect unless there is strong evidence. The point is not fear. The point is better design. If you try even one experiment this week, I invite you to subscribe so we can compare notes in the next episode. Share this with one friend who says, "Wait, let me search that," for every small thing. Tell them there is a better way. Not less technology, more you. If you want a direct next step, open your Notes app and write 3 lines. Line 1, recall before search. Line 2, red equals offload, blue equals train. Line 3, zoom out, zoom in, zoom off. Then create one reminder for tonight at 9 to try the 2-minute city and country test again. Try recall first, then check. Feel the loop working for you. Before we close, let us do a fast summary you can memorize. The mind can extend into the world through designed loops. Offloading is useful when it frees attention from low-value tasks. Offloading is harmful when it removes practice from skills you still need. Use recall before search to keep memory alive. Use red and blue thinking to decide what to store outside and what to train inside. Use the three-step navigation method to stay engaged with space. Your brain and your tools can be partners. You are the designer of the partnership. Here is a compact daily routine if you like structure. In the morning, check your to-do list. Offload chores. During the day, practice recall before search at least 3 times. In the afternoon, make one small trip where you use zoom out, zoom in, zoom off. In the evening, run the one-page one brain drill on a topic you care about. Before sleep, write one sentence about what worked. That is it. Simple. Repeat. You might ask, do these tiny drills really matter? They do, for 2 reasons. First, they rebuild confidence. Confidence changes how you approach future tasks. Second, they create a positive feedback loop. Each success makes the next practice easier. The curve bends in your favor. If you want a challenge, try this for 7 days. Day 1, 5-second recall before every search. Day 2, 200-meter finishes on 2 trips. Day 3, sketch a tiny map of a familiar route from memory. Day 4, recall the names of 3 new people you met this week. Day 5, say one core idea from your craft out loud without notes. Day 6, teach one idea to someone else in 60 seconds. Day 7, write a 5-line reflection on what changed. You will notice a shift. You will notice less panic when the tool is not there. You will notice faster thought when the tool is there. I want to leave you with a simple image. Imagine you are holding a small card. On the card are 3 lines. Recall before search. Red offloads, blue trains. Zoom out, zoom in, zoom off. Put this card in your wallet or save it as your lock screen. Each time you see it, you will remember that design beats default. You will remember that your phone can be part of you in the best way possible. It can cue practice. It can extend skills. It can support attention. It can help you build an inner map that stays with you when the network does not. Next time, we will build a simple external brain you control. It will be a notes and spaced cue system that makes ideas stick. It will use 1 index, 3 tags, and a 60-second daily review. It will work across any app you like because the method is what matters, not the brand. If you're curious, subscribe now so you will not miss it. For now, keep it simple. 1 small rule, 1 small experiment, 1 small win. Repeat. Your tools will not shrink you. They will extend you. Not less technology, more you.